You know who's setting the record straight? Mr. Andy Cohen. He is talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey and setting things straight. We're going to get to that. We have a lot of housewife stuff to talk about. Today for your morning goss, it's just straight Real Housewives content to discuss. So let's get into that. Subscribe, turn on notifications, get your girl to 1,000, please and thank you. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so he was on doing promo, and Extra had asked him about just, watch what happens live, hitting 15, some of his memorable times, all that good stuff. And of course, they asked him about any decisions regarding New Jersey. And he's just like, they're nowhere near any decisions at the moment. And guys, let's keep in mind, we're just approaching mid-season. I have never heard of casting decisions this early on. So a lot of it is speculative, whether it is on a legitimate website or not. So, take it with a grain of salt or whatever that saying is. And he's just like, they haven't made any decisions yet. But so he said they haven't made any decisions yet. So basically anything that comes out, whether it's from me, bigger content creators, or even like some of the major outlets like, Sun, People, or whoever, like just unless it comes from Bravo, it's not, final. And even these sources, I always wonder, like, who are these sources? So it's like fun, speculative fodder at this point. What he also provides some insight on is Teresa and Melissa. It's done. Like what he's been saying, how the finale, it is the finale of all finales because they basically don't need to do a reunion. Like it just seems like whatever happened at that final lunch, that final dinner, like Jersey's done. No one's speaking to one another. There's no resolve. It is what it is. And I guess the only thing we do have confirmation on is from what he's saying, the cast as we know it is not coming back. So whether it's Teresa, Dolores, basically the article that was circulating yesterday, the one via Radar. So yeah, whether it's Teresa, Dolores, Rachel Fuda that comes back, or I don't know, someone else from the cast, this entire cast is not coming back. Maybe we're not going to get a reboot, but I think one thing's for sure, expect some sort of a revamp, more like Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anyways, we got more Jersey stuff to talk about. So, Real Housewives of New Jersey, their ninth housewife, or is it their 10th housewife, John Fuda, because, he's very much in the mix with the women this year. Not only does he have an IMDb picture, which I think this is the one I'm gonna say. I haven't looked at his IMDb, but anyways, why this man has an IMDb, I still don't understand, but whatever, moving on. So his business has all these negative reviews, and whatever Teresa called him on the show, he's taking it as evidence for a slander case, which is like so dumb. And apparently he's been reaching out to bloggers, going after or encouraging them to go after Teresa. This is coming about all about RH. It's like a very popular Instagram handle. For those of you who might not be on IG, and they cover a lot of Jersey, and they're kind of embroiled in the Teresa drama, but we're not gonna like get into that. Anyways, I don't know what the heck the Fudas are doing. If you are going to come on reality TV, um, whatever you got in the back of the closet, it's all coming out. Good, bad. The fans will not be a fan of you at some points. The fans will be a fan of you at some points. I think we've seen that with Jennifer Aiden. This girl was just people were just so annoyed by her for the longest time. But Jennifer Aiden, she's still funny. So I think the tides are changing for Jennifer Aiden. So if you're going to be on reality TV and you want to be on reality TV for a good couple seasons, this is going to happen. Either it's going to be right when you join the show or it's going to be later on because you've had too many good edits and then it's your time where I don't know, maybe you get a bad edit or you just say dumb stuff and then people come for you. So I think this man think this like an attack on him from like the other side because you know how Jersey is. It's all factions and team this and team that. Guys, what is in the Jersey water? Like what's going on over there? You guys have such beautiful homes. Enjoy your beautiful homes, you know? Anyways, this is like the gift that keeps giving, but like sometimes you don't want it to give, but here we are, another day, another, more Jersey drama. The Real Housewives of Orange County, which I think we are all excited for. I mean, yes, to help us with our Housewives drought, we got Jersey on our screens, but OC. They released the first episode description, and it's titled X's and OCs. Now, X's and Orange Counties doesn't make sense to me, so I'm reading it as X's and old crushes. I don't really know OCs. I just feel like that's poor grammar. All right, let's get into it. After a difficult year, Shannon is doing her best to move forward as she faces the consequences from her DUI. I'm sure Tamara and the other girls are going to bring it up at every chance they can. I mean, in the trailer, we saw them. They were badgering her about not taking accountability. Emily deals with a new gym obsession. I totally understand where Emily is coming from. Once you get into the groove of working out, whether it's with your trainer or at a fancy gym or whatever, you just get into it and it takes over your life. Like I would be waking up at like 5:30 to work out. I'm not doing that this summer. That was me last summer. Um, but now you find your stride when it comes to working out. Maybe Emily's really excited. Maybe she, I don't know, found what works for her. So good for her. Tamara finds herself down Dos Amigos. This was the whole tour drama because what was it? It used to be Tamara, Vicky, and Shannon. And then obviously after Shannon's DUI situation, Tamara didn't feel comfortable doing the tour because they do quite a bit of drinking. And then it ended up being Shannon and Vicky on tour. And then obviously Tamara's busy with the podcast with Teddy, which is a very successful podcast, Two T's. It's like a podcast empire they're building over there. All right, so what else we got? Relationships are put to the test as both Gina and Jen explore new living arrangements with their partners. In the trailer, we saw Gina's husband. Are they technically married? He was moving out, and then Jen, I don't know what her and oh god, Ryan Bojian, whatever is going on over there. Does Obajian have kids? I don't even know if the man has kids or he's just, going around town buying all the jeans jackets and like that's where his disposable income goes to, buying really bad jean jackets. What else we got? Heather's New Year, New Me party brings tensions to a head when Alexis joins the ladies and revels in her new relationship with Shannon's ex-boyfriend, John Jansen. Oh my God. I posted this on my Instagram stories yesterday. So you guys feel free to follow Bravo Hot Tea on Instagram. I'm a little bit more um, what's the word, active over there. And I'll like come on stories and just share my thoughts throughout the day or whatever. Anyways, is there like no other man in the OC like John Jansen? Is he like the prize? Doesn't he live on a boat? Like, what's going on over there? The fact that this man made it onto the description off the get go for a person who wants to be so private, okay, Johnny, wink, wink. All right. So I guess the episode for this new season, it's going to start with a great bang. So this is how I envision the first episode. You know how it goes. The first, first two, even three segments. They kind of showcase what the ladies have been up to. Either they're chit chatting in groups of like two or three, or they're with their family. And then it's going to be getting ready for Heather's big New Year, New Me party. And then Shannon's going to be like with anxiety because she's going to bump into John Jansen. And this is like only weeks after her DUI. I think in terms of timeline, I think it's about a month and a half or 2 months after her DUI. Um, and then what's her face? Alexis is gonna be there. So awkward for Shannon. I feel bad for her, but like this is really good entertainment. So I don't know. I'm like so looking forward to this upcoming season of The Real Housewives of OC. Speaking of OC, Tamra, Alexis, some of the other girls, they are doing the absolute most when it comes to TikToks, reels, and just, I don't know, social media content. There's no rhythm in the room, guys. Rhythm has left the chat and forget it. Rhythm never even entered the chat, okay? Rhythm, where is Rhythm? Not here. It is so cringy, so awkward, but you know what? These women, they're of a particular age, they're having fun, they're putting themselves out there. Um, if we, you and me had an iota of the confidence they have, I'm sure we would be living different lives. But then again, do we want to be living those different lives? That is a question that I want to know. Yeah, definitely chime in to the comments, guys. Moving on, Beverly Hills. Guys, these Amazon Lives, I still don't know how to find them, how I'm supposed to get to it, but it's okay. I'm fine. I don't want to watch it. All I know, Lala and um Kyle are the queen of Amazon Lives. I don't even see other people's Amazon Lives. I think they have like Paige DeSorbo over there once in a while, which her stuff, whatever she tells you to buy, I think that's worth buying because Paige has like actual style. Also, she's from what? She's from New York, right? She's from like the East Coast, so that girl got style. Anyways, Kyle is running her mouth about LVP and she's saying like LVP should like focus, over there and play with her grandkids. I was reading somewhere that it's probably Kyle's people that sends in questions on LVP just so she can answer them on Amazon Live. Because I guess it's like people send in questions. I'm assuming you can see the questions, and then if she sees a question on LVP, then it gives her the prompt to talk about LVP in a negative, bashful light, obviously. LVP is living her best life in what she's in her 60s, I think, opening up businesses, doing new shows. Every other month, I feel like she has a new show coming out, which is just insane. And on different networks and streaming platforms too, not just on Bravo. So yeah, LVP is like no, not LVP. Kyle is bashing LVP. This feels like a one-way dispute. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like a one-way issue. It's like LVP is living rent-free in Kyle's head, kind of like Lala running her mouth. Oh my God, and both Lala and Kyle are on Amazon Live. Food for thought, guys. So on the live, Kyle was also asked about Bizoba St. John. I don't have her pick here, but the person just asked like, "Oh, what do you think of the new girl?" And then Kyle just said, "Oh, she's fitting in great." It just kind of came off a little inauthentic. It just like, what are you gonna say? It's like the way she spoke about Bizoma, like the way she answered, it's kind of like how you would answer a question about your coworker, like, "Oh, how's the new girl, Kathy?" Like, I don't know, or Bob or whoever, and then you're like, "Oh, they're great," like that's kind of the way Kyle answered the question. So I don't know. From what I've heard, Bazoma isn't ripping these girls apart, but like she is vocal, so good for her. And then obviously we saw the videos which I covered yesterday. Sutton and Kyle uh ripping apart Dorit, hand gestures, body movements, across the table to Dorit. Dorit girl, hang in there. You'll get through it this season. Okay, ending off on something fun. What is Bravo up to? Breaking, it's all happening. A Bravo TV experience is coming to NYC and LA this summer, complete with fights and bubbles. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is the posting, and then they're like, um, experience the world of Real Housewives, Pump Rules, Below Deck, and more in real life because summer should be fun. Sign up for the wait list. So let's take a look at the page. Bravo TV experience. Okay. Oops. And then literally they just posted this. Coming soon. Diamonds and Rose experience by Bravo. Of course, we have this post. A Bravo themed experience is coming. Okay. All right. So let's actually click on, let's check out NYC. Starting at 0, Hanover Square. General admin, $35. Welcome glass of rosé and 90 minutes in our Diamonds and Rosé experience. A Bravo brunch, $50 for welcome mimosa and an entree. Drag brunch, 75. Mimosa, entree, Bravo themed drag show. I think these prices are quite reasonable. Wednesday to Thursday, August 2nd to October 6th. Oh, interesting. So it's not a one-day event. I guess it's going to be some sort of a ongoing drag show. What else? Must be 21. Okay. About the event. Hopefully you guys can see it there. I'll move it over. This exclusive can't miss Bravo experience in the heart of NYC promises to be the highlight of your week. Immersive space adorned with an array of dazzling decor, hues, odes to all things Bravo. You'll whip it up with a lineup of table flip worthy photo ops, memorable Bravo moments. Themed tableside games, collection of exclusive merch. Think there are a few besties you want to invite, name them. We highly recommend reservations to guarantee entry. Okay, this seems like some sort of immersive experience. I don't know if any Bravo Labs are going to be there. Delight in our themed Bravo brunch and drag brunches every weekend. All right, guys, if you are in the New York area, and then I guess they have one in LA as well. Um, yeah, definitely like go. Like this seems like so much fun. I wish they had something like this in my city. Um, I would totally go. This seems like a lot of fun. I would actually get tickets like ASAP. So let's see, book now. Oh, okay. Join the wait list. So right now, when you click on book now via their page, it just said join the wait list. So I will join the wait list. Like if you're in New York, if you're in LA, do it right away because we know it's going to be a frenzy. And from looking at those prices, it's appropriate prices. It's not like crazy I don't know, like crazy prices like the Taylor Swift concert or anything ridiculous like that. All right, that was enough yapping when it comes to our favorite housewives. Andy, telling it like it is when it comes to New Jersey, all that good stuff. We got more Bravo, hot tea to talk about throughout the day. I post pretty much on a daily basis. Subscribe, get your girl to 1,000 subs. Highly appreciated. And I will catch you all later.